somebody. No.
Go right now. No. There you go. Okay. All right.
See how the camera is?
Yeah, yeah, it's over here.
I'll set it.
Okay,
Set
all
it
right,
up,
okay. I'm
yeah.
gonna go ahead and close the door then.
Okay.
All right, thank you, ma'am. Woo. People are killing us.
I know.
The board meeting, June 3rd, 2026, 7 p.m. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call.
Mayor Campbell.
Here.
Trustee Dick Beaton.
Here.
David Benson Jr. Matt Drosky.
Here.
Dan Carey.
Here.
Hans Sampson.
Here.
John Buckley. Attorney Mike Wagner.
Here.
Steve Woodley Hall.
Here.
Brian Rader. Clerk Cindy Miller present.
Need a motion to approve the regular meeting minutes and committee meeting minutes from May 20th, 2026. Nick?
Yes.
Matt?
Yes.
Dan?
Yes.
Ron?
Yes.
Citizen input.
My name's Deb Doty, I live here in Caseyville. I just want to make a reminder, school is out. Kids are on the streets and they're playing. And we've got speeders going through town like crazy. I've said this and I'm gonna say it every time I come in here, it's not getting any better. What happened to, when you came over that viaduct, people knew to put the brake on? And this 40, 45, 50 mile an hour through town, and nobody's doing nothing about it. And it's out of hand, and Hill Road is just as bad. But Main Street, we got too many kids in this area, and it needs to be addressed. I don't know how many officers we have on duty during the day, but we need one in town. That's it, thank you.
Citizens input.
Well, I just want to update on Jimmy and Brian's truck being labeled. Did that happen? Has it happened yet?
One of the trucks is labeled.
Jimmy or Brian's?
No,
Neither one of those?
not yet.
It's been 5 weeks you've had this labels. Dave was gonna do it himself on Friday. So it was another Benson failure, I guess.
I don't know.
Well, he's the one saying it was a safety issue in February 4th meeting, so being a safety issue, I would think that you guys would wanna get on something that's a safety issue. I mean, I'm gonna ask every time, every meeting, I'm gonna ask you guys got it done, and you're just gonna keep saying, not yet, not yet, it doesn't take that long to do these decals, I don't understand why it's been 5 weeks since you had them, and you ain't done it. So, maybe it can be done by the next one possibly,
Yeah,
think,
we'll probably.
you think, yeah, okay, well, let's hope.
Any other citizens input?
Rebecca Take. I came here tonight to point something out to the board. I went to a meeting on Tuesday. I sat with Brian and Jimmy Alvarez and made Jimmy aware. We have a trustee on the board that is not received or gotten his building permits to add additions to his home. The same trustee on December 3rd seconded a motion to increase the tax levy. I did a FOIA on May 4th. And I was able to get, the FOIA clearly shows that there was no permits purchased or received for any additions to their property. I went up to the county and the diagram they have at the county is way different than the diagram that was put in when the solar panels were installed. And so, and the overhead aerial shows not only did this not match the counties, but then we also have another aerial view that you can get off the website that shows that the same property added on again. In fact, I showed this to Jimmy and told him, and this, if there's no siding, that's not finished, Jimmy needs to get out there, and he said he would, and find out the same person again on December 17th voted that we raised the tax levy, also voted that we were gonna pass the ordinance 20 that brings up all of the permits, the cost and all that. The actual, what we would do if there was a non-compliance, the extra $150. I hope that these same rules stand for a trustee that sits up there and votes, and yes, it is it, so. Sits up there and votes for all of these things and then doesn't get permits. I hope none of the rest of you are doing the same thing. That's awful that we would have a trustee that adds on to their house. I don't know, and I'm gonna keep looking, but that seems like that would be some sort of tax evasion. He's not paying the correct property tax in our village, but he damn well gonna make sure the rest of us do. As he sits up there and votes for these rules. I'm really that upset. I'm sure if one of you will tell him, but anybody who wants the copies, I have them, and the county's got them, and. Hopefully we get that straight, because that's not right, all of you know that's not right.
Any citizens input?
I don't know if I should even bring some, there's Berg, on the 410 South Third Street. You have it under your business for the, street signs you set at the park in front of my house, in front of mine, not my neighbor's house, not anybody else's house, but my house.
It's the whole street.
It's not the whole street. You want to see the video, I can hand you my phone off, you put one street sign. Don't tell me what you did and didn't, you want to
Sign
say.
already come about the school.
Yeah, by the school, you know how far I live from the school? Any idea?
You're blocking at the school.
Block and a half from school. The entire street is not zoned, because if it is, I can show you. A cop drove by, my neighbor's allowed to park there, but I'm not allowed to park my truck right in front of my house. Now, if it's snowing, I move the truck. If we needed access, I move the truck. It's licensed, it's tagged, it's insured, tell me why I can't park there. It's not the entire school. It stops right past the school. This was never. No, listen, she brought up something else that I can bring up. We got my roof done, hail damage that storm just. Shingles on my roof. The ordinance officer, Jamie, whatever his name is, I don't wanna be rude, but Jamie, I think it's.
Jim, Jim.
Yeah, there you go. Comes by and he's like, hey, you got shingles on your roof, get a permit? And I looked and I said, there's nobody working on my roof. There'll be a permit before they start. Well, I can get you a ticket, well, then write me a ticket, they're allowed to be up there, they're not working on the roof. I wasn't even doing it. My whole point here is don't tell me what I can and can't do and not enforce it for everybody.
It's gonna be.
Not that people. Thousand things, I've never seen. I grew up here. I've never come here, there's no point. I don't bitch about anything, I don't bring up nothing, but treat everybody equally and deal with it that way. Don't post a sign in my damn yard without bringing up a traffic safety thing, showing me that it's zoned, because there's nothing anywhere that says it's zoned the entire street. But you managed to put one goddamn sign up, bud. One, right in front of my house.
That's all that was needed. There were signs from William Street.
You know what the sign say? Have you read the sign? You have 3 in front of the school, 3 and 5 signs.
Yeah,
3 in front of the school says 8 from 4. 2 say no parking at all. Either
No
put them all the
parking.
same.
no parking in front of the school on the other side. It's.
That's a school parking zone. My house is nowhere near the school.
It is, the school buses are complaining about it driving through there. That's where the complaints come from.
Really?
Yeah,
It's what, June 3rd? School in session? Is there a school bus going by there? Is there a reason? No, there is not.
it's in such.
You put it there the second I moved my truck while I was out on vacation. And you want to play a game. I don't have time to, it is a game. There is one street sign past the gymnasium on the entire street. And it's in my damn yard.
Williams to Cole Street is what's getting cut down on one side.
And why didn't you put it on?
We don't need to put one in everybody in front of.
You don't, we need to put it front line. I mean, we're still parked there, bud. I can show you the video.
It's not enforced yet. This, we put the signs out to let people.
Alright, I'll just call my attorney and we'll deal with it. You're not allowed to do it however you want to do it. It has to be zoned. You need a traffic study, first of all. You need to write a formal request. Once that formal request is then written and submitted to you, you vote on it, right? I'm not trying to be a jerk up. I'm telling you, the only reason it's there is because they don't like my truck sitting there. I move my truck anytime there's an issue. Anytime.
There was 4 different streets that this happened, not just yours.
I don't know what I'm saying.
I'm sorry that it wound up in your yard, but
I'm
it's
just.
still going to be from Williams to Cole regardless of the site.
That's right. Then make it everywhere. That's fantastic. Make it everywhere. There's not one anywhere on the road other than in front of my house, yes or no? Newly put in, I'm sorry.
Newly, they're already there, but newly, there's one
They're
there
only in front
and
of the
one's
school.
live.
They're only in front of the school.
Yeah, that's
They're
where,
only in front of the school.
and they're on
You
the other
finally
side of
moved
the
the one
street
that's
too.
on the opposite side that nobody could see because it was parked behind a tree. I commend you for it. I'm not bitching.
Okay, all right.
That's all I'm asking.
Your house is about halfway between the school and Cole Street, correct?
My house is right past the.
But in between the school and Cole, you're about halfway, correct? That's,
Give or
the
take.
other street is Williams. which
There's
is right
3
where-
houses for
this is
the.
right where the.
I'm 3 houses for the school. But the school, the zoning parking for the last zone ever done was done in 2008, by the way. Is right at the end of the school where the library would be. I'm nowhere near that. So unless you did a traffic study and said, here's why we need this. There's no reason for you to put it there without bringing it to the board first.
We
Not
did-
throwing it on the board the day after you put the
we-
sign out.
we had- This was brought to the board, that's why we put it out there
It was brought to the board with
numerous times.
numerous times. Why wasn't it brought up for a vote? This is what I'm asking you.
It's brought up for a vote, too.
Today, after I complained about it, file court.
Last,
Okay.
last meeting it was brought up, we
It
tabled.
wasn't in the notes. I looked it up. I wasn't here, so I went and I looked in your notes. There's no business notes on it.
Any other citizens input? Any other citizens input? All right, new business. Planning on.
Okay, now motion to approve, deny resolution 26-17, a resolution authorizing the demolition of 56 Suzanne Court, East Illinois. Like you make that motion to approve that.
Second. Any discussion? Nick?
Yes.
Matt? Yes. Dan?
Yes.
Ron?
Yes.
Police fire.
Motion to approve or deny resolution 26-18, a resolution declaring certain real property owned by the village of Caseyville to be surplus property and authorizing the sale of such properties in accordance with the laws of the state of Illinois. Make the motion to approve that.
Sorry.
Any discussion?
Just so I'm record, yes, number 10 West Morris parcel 03-07. 229-0.
Nick?
Yes.
Matt? Yes. Dan?
Yes.
Ron?
Yes.
Public Works.
Motion to approve or deny ordinance 2026-14, an ordinance amending chapter 38-2-4 of code of ordinances of the village of Caseyville, Illinois pertaining to liability for unpaid utility charges. I'd like to make that motion.
Second.
Any discussion?
What did that mean?
That's adding liens to the property.
Yeah.
That was the,
They
what
talked
we
about
mentioned
that.
about the ordinances of the water,
Or unpaid
utilities.
utilities.
They talked about it last. In the,
Follow the property owner.
Nick?
Yes.
Matt?
Yes.
Dan?
Yes.
Ron?
Yes. Motion to approve or deny ordinance 2026-13, and ordinance designating no parking on Third Street and Suzanne Court. I'd like to amend that on the ordinance, where it's Third Street, one side, the east side from William Street to Cole Street. Suzanne Court, one side, the exterior side. I'd like to make that amendment to that resolution on the ordinance.
And for the record, Madam Clerk, we will provide you with an updated exhibit.
I'd like to make that motion.
Second.
Any discussion? Nick?
No, did we do the study that you're talking about?
We did an ordinance, we have to have an ordinance before you put up street sign, a stop sign, anything has to be in an ordinance. And we did, no street study, no, we didn't, we just.
Street study to do it, sir.
So we're just doing an ordinance to
I don't point to.
clear, the ordinance, we did clear up, we always do put up a no parking here.
It's not a county or state road, this is.
In our road, it's the case of all of them.
Nick?
No.
Matt?
Yes.
Dan?
Yes.
Ron?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a majority of one.
Correspondence. Approval of bills.
General fund, $42,526.41. Fire protection, $2,036.26. Community building, $2,768.12. Park, $1,646.64. I-64 Business District, $45,911.02. The water bill, $80,014.62. DEA seizures and forfeitures, $883.91. Hotel motel, $3,488.14. Tip two, $1,349.75. Cemetery, $1,575, total of $182,199.87. Bills were paid.
Second.
Nick?
Yes.
Matt?
Yes.
Dan?
Yes.
Ron?
Yes.
Chief, anything?
A couple things, I spoke with the agent in charge of the local DEA office where we have an officer assigned to the task force, about the money. You know, we seize all the money, we're supposed to do 3 to 5% of the money that they seize, we haven't gotten any for a while, there's some kind of hold up with the feds. So they're working on that, so we should get money released to us fairly soon in the future. And I also want to thank everybody who helped out the fishing derby last weekend, we had about 85 or 90 kids, it was a big success. Thanks to Rob Frame for setting pretty much the whole thing up. The K-Town 100-mile-an-hour float up, that the heating and cooling, a lot of people helped us out with that, so appreciate it. Oh,
Superintendent Brown,
Oh, nothing at this time.
village attorney.
Just one quick thing, I know that, Mr. Reader, met with Foster Engineering, the levy project, the environmental studies have all been completed, and the engineering is, on track to be ready by the end of the year. We've also reached out to, the railroad to get their folks out here to talk about the removal of the central trestle and the grade on the railroad, so we're still on track to get everything done in the process that we need.
We don't need an executive session, but, I'm going to close on some properties on Friday. Are you guys good with me signing on behalf of the village?
Yes, you should, so.
Okay. Well, I just want to get.
I don't know.
I just want to let these guys know, I mean, I'm on PR records. I've got to have a letter written, you know, the camera will write it.
You wanna tell about what you, what they build and sold, and what,
I think that between the two, it was like 25,000 between the two of them.
plus the recovery on the E too.
Yes, $1,200 on a week. Motion to adjourn.
Maybe motion to adjourn.
Nick,
Yes.
Matt,
Yes.
Dan,
yes.
Ron.
Yes.
Administration.
Still working on the website upgrade, making some progress for some form documentation. Just so the public does know, the meeting videos are uploaded the next day to YouTube. So the public will not have to submit FOIAs any longer for those. You don't have to submit FOIAs asking for copies of it.
It was bad last time.
Yeah.
There were just glitches and,
Yeah. I'm still a proponent, we do need two audio video systems in here, you know. This is for the public, right, not for us.
Okay, there's nothing, annexation, mercy management. Finance.
Be on the lookout for some quotes for new playground equipment. Making some pretty good progress on that, so we hope to bring that to the board to vote to allow us to request quotes for new playground equipment. We have money set aside for that. We can apply for grants through St. Clair County. We do have cash to do some. There's other possible donations. Yep.
I'm going to a meeting tomorrow, meeting with SIU people. I have something for them. At the next meeting.
Is that for the park or, which additionally the equipment near the, village garage?
No,
It'd be a park, and possible pickleball courts, stuff like that.
you know, we met with some people from the Caseyville Township and the township office there on Balkan Road. They got new park equipment, right? They got that given, I did not get it given to them. They had to pay a very small dollar amount from the Equal Found. So I reached out to Jimmy Ford to see what he can, if they have anything else or if they can help push some equipment. All right, we do know it's about $150,000. That's how much it's gonna cost, roughly.
Ordinance,
Nothing nice, sir.
planning and zoning.
You think here, have a, business license transfer, PFC, just a business license only, not transfer of property. I'd like to put it on the agenda. I have a solicitor permit for fireworks for NSR LLC, which is the Hardy's parking lot and the fireworks sales, June 28th through July 6th. Have a new business.
And 301 North Main Street, which is the Mexican grocery store, the new name will be Los Marcos Mexican Store LLC. Like to put that on the agenda. And I have the planning zoning report, from the zoning administrator, that approximately 5 occupancy inspections, reviewed 1 new single family home permit, 2 residential roof projects, commercial 5 fence generator permits, that 1 inspections throughout the village. We're continuously working on codes and ordinance updates, upgrades, things of that nature. But you have multiple ZBA meetings coming up too in June, 1 for Philip Truck Stop for time variance. We have 1 for the solar company in South Bend that was stated last month, coming back up this month, and it's July, but we have 1 for the auto auction at South Bend town coming in. And other than that, taking action on legal dumping violations, ongoing inspections we can. But that,
I have something real quick, won't pass this out. Like I said, I snapped with, Jimmy and with Brian. And these guys were at the meeting, they were the presenters. And Brian and I talked about it, I said, I didn't think the mayor would want to pay for it, because he didn't want to get our own guide if I don't have enough. Sorry, thank you. Yeah, I appreciate it. So, make sure you guys get them. They even, when someone has a SWIP, they actually come in and make sure that the permits were done correctly before the NOT is done. So people don't get away with what happened in our town, that they don't close it before they actually make sure that it's done correctly. That's what these people do. They're a little costly, but in the long run, this would be better than the alternative of where we're heading. To have something like this done would be a hell of a lot better for every taxpayer in this town than where we're headed. The other thing is, at that meeting, they clearly stated containments. That things, any kind of stockpiling must be contained. They have an entire list, and I can email that to you guys, because I only have 1 copy, I didn't make copies. We have to do public education. I looked at Brian and asked him when we did that, he didn't answer. We have, this is all per our agreement with them, and you know what I'm talking about, I don't know if anybody else does. We have to have. Oh, to the podium, sorry, right here. So, we did come up with our illicit discharge, let's cross our fingers, we followed that, thank God we have it, Jimmy said, he's the one that wrote it, so I said to him, please follow it. Public involvement and participation. And we've got to have all construction site runoffs have to be controlled. Whether you believe it or not, Mayor, has to reach a contract. They have good housekeeping requirements, and there's a whole list of that. I took some pretty thorough notes. And I will tell you, when it comes to stockpiling, they said you must contain it. I went down to our maintenance building. We have a ton of rock in that parking lot, 0 containment. We completed a form, our self-reporting form, that we turned in for this grant, that said we were compliant. In fact, I believe Jimmy's words were, we were perfect, fine, everything was great. Well, I emailed them yesterday when I got done from the meeting and sent the pictures. We're not even close. Let's clean this place up. Let's start following some rules.
Anything else, Stephen? That's all. Police. Anything?
I've got nothing. Chief, you have anything?
Public Works.
Yes, we have a 1980, I guess, early 80s, 84 sewer, combination cleanup, jet that. And we got a kind of like estimate on replacing that. We have this in our appropriations already. Of 82,973, which would bring, buy us a used 2009 Vector truck to replace the one we have now. And I'd like to put that on the agenda. That's way less than what we have appropriated, so it's a pretty good deal for what a new one would cost. And it's only got like 31,000 miles on the truck. So I'd like to put that on the agenda.
Current truck is costing us more than repairs here and there than what the truck's actually worth. So.
Yeah, they tried to trade it in, I think they said they made $3,000.
That's correct.
It's a little bit not worth it. 400,000 for the.
And didn't you say we could maybe use the other one for something else,
Yeah,
the old one?
if it breaks down surplus.
Social events.
I've got nothing. I just want to say thanks to the police department, thanks to Rob Crane, Fishing Derby. It seemed like there was a whole lot of people there.
Good, good.
Women's Auxiliary also did their, rummage sale that same weekend. And they made over $3,000 in the one weekend,
Awesome.
so. That's all I have.
Fireworks, are they going to have any stands set up this year, this, police, fire department, the auxiliary stuff? So
I do believe so, yes.
Cemetery.
I have nothing at this time.
All right, thank you all for coming.